I'm here with our president, Honest Abe, who maybe isn't so honest. So, Lincoln, it's been rumored that you wrote your address on a napkin on the train. Can you explain yourself?
Well, if you know about my speech on July 7th, then you would know that that rumor is false. If you have read my speech, you can clearly see that it is where the ideas for the Gettysburg Address originates. Can we please move on to the next question?
Okay. You're supposed to be our nation's president, yet you're influencing our country based off your opinions. Do you consider yourself a good president?
If I said no, then my nickname wouldn't be Honest Abe. I believe I'm handling the crisis that our country is facing well. I'm addressing my opinions, as you say, but they happen to be the same opinions as most of the country. I see the abolition of slavery as a necessary action in preserving this union.
So you want to abolish slavery. Can we just call you John Brown then?
I don't see myself as similar to John Brown because he was an extremist. What I have done is in response to a mass rebellion in the South. Both sides are going to have to compromise, and the South's end of the compromise is abolishing slavery.
So how do you justify the fact that you're breaking many clauses written in the Constitution with what you're doing?
When these clauses within the Constitution were written, they fit the country as it was at the time. However, the country has changed from then until now. 19 new states have been added to the country since the beginning of the century. This has made the issue of slavery more prominent in the mind of the people, with each additional state added in the United States. We now live in a country that is divided by the issue of slavery, and as the leader of this country, I am forced to take a stand on this issue. There is also the fact that the Constitution was built with an amendment process in order to change or add to the Constitution to fit this country's needs as it develops.
Our forefathers fought for freedom for white men. Why does this have to change now?
As I said in my response to the previous question, the issue of slavery became a more pressing issue in the minds of the people with each additional state added to the country. For decades, presidents have neglected this problem within the country. Instead, they've placated the people instead of giving them a definitive answer. The people of this country deserve better than to simply be placated like children. If the Union is able to successfully be restored and slavery is abolished, we will still have to worry about foreign countries refusing to trade because of our practices.
What do you think would happen if we allowed the Confederacy to become their own country?
By allowing the Confederacy to become its own country, we'd be willingly failing to maintain the Union that our forefathers fought for. We would also be failing at being the first country created around a democracy. There is also the very real possibility that by splitting into two countries, both the Union and the Confederacy would be drastically weakened, both economically and in a military sense. It would make it easier for other countries to invade and possibly even take over the Union, the Confederacy, or both.
Last question. Where do you see our nation when this war is finished off, like you said in your address?
When this war is over, I see the nation united once more, and within that union I see all men treated as equals no matter what skin color they may have. We will move forward together as a stronger nation for the struggles we have faced in order to maintain this union.
And now on the 10 a.m. news, the second attack on Fort Sumter. Thanks, Mr. Lincoln.